Meanwhile, the Queensland election is in its final stretch. Kieran, my brother, will be anchoring the Sky News Courier Mail People's Forum on Tuesday night, so I urge people to watch that. Is this the last throw of the stumps for Stephen Miles?
Yes, it's his last high-profile event. Miles is not going to be Premier after the election this time next week.
Even if he gives out free school lunches?
Oh, man, how's that for an electoral bribe of incredible cost and imagination? But he has done a little bit better than people expected, so that the Liberal National Party will win comfortably, a majority in its own right, and that's quite an achievement these days. But it's not going to be quite the rout everybody was expecting. So there will be a Liberal National Party government next Saturday night, but Miles deserves some credit. He's not the world's best campaigner, but he's probably done better than most people expected.
His opposition guy, David Crisafulli, nothing against him as a human being, but he hasn't been the greatest campaigner either. He'll win the election.
Yeah. It's interesting that Crisafulli has proven not to be a foolproof campaigner, but he'll be a very good premier. He's obviously across the issues, prepared for this. He leads a united team. You're going to have a stable and dedicated government.
And we've got huge coverage. Peter Stefanovic is up and down the Queensland border or the Queensland coastline this week, and we've got the People's Forum and the full election coverage. Now, finally, let's head to the US. Donald Trump seems to have momentum. There's 2.5 weeks to go. That can be a lifetime. That can be an eternity. But he does seem to have the momentum in the US.
I think it's unstoppable momentum. I think Donald J. Trump is heading back to the White House. Not by a landslide. We know it's going to be decided by the 7 swing states. I have little doubt he's going to win the majority of those swing states. He's surprisingly close to Kamala Harris in the national poll, which normally he loses by streets. The bookmakers make him an unbackable favourite. And I understand from contacts in the US that he's almost over the line with certainty.
All right, interesting times.